This is Servicenow Unboxed, and this is the second part of Servicenow Fresher series. In this part, we are going to cover form layout and list layout for any table. Okay, how to do that, and what are the different ways in which we can do it. And first thing to understand that I have already shown in my previous video, that is how you can see what is form layout, what is list layout, what I am talking about here. So I will tell again here in this video. So when I am saying list layout means we are saying seeing the table view. Okay, table view, you can see the columns represent the fields and the rows represent the records. So if I am on this row, it means I am talking about this incident. Okay, and when I am talking about the column, so I'm talking about this column, that is number. If I'm talking about opened column, I mean that is a field on this form, on this record that is present in this table. Okay, now the two things that I'm going to demonstrate here is first thing is the list layout configuration and the form layout. So what you are seeing here is the list layout. Now when we are saying form layout means when we open a particular record and it will take you to the form, and this is what a form looks like in ServiceNow. So a form has different fields and they will be configured in a different way. Like in this case, you can see here number comes first, then color, then category, and this has two columns separated. So this is a form you can see here, and if you mark a line here in the middle, then you will see this is one section, this is one section, right? There are two columns in which it has been separated, and then after this section, short description and description is present. Now what I mean when I'm saying sections and what I mean when I'm saying that two columns like that. So that we will see how we can configure this whole form. Okay. So there are different ways how to do that. First, you have to right click on the banner at the top. This is the banner that you see. Now you have to go to configure. So when you will hover over this configure, you will see there are different options like form builder, form design, form layout. Okay, so when I'm saying I am going to configure a form layout, there can be a different way. So now first was like from the beginning, ServiceNow has been providing this form layout. Then after some releases, they started giving form design. And now I think one or two releases back, they uh, started giving this form builder. I will demonstrate all these three because we should know what are our basics, how ServiceNow has evolved in these days, right? So first we will start with the form layout, the basic one that we have. Okay, click on that form layout, and then when the form loads, then you will see that you have some options how we can configure it. Yeah, so now you can see uh, from some new releases, ServiceNow has started giving this pop-up like try form builder because they have introduced it, and you should do it because it's very easy to do. But I will come to that also, not now. Okay, so we are on form layout and how to do that. You can see. So I will just open that incident again so that we can compare how it looks when I'm doing configuration. So you can see these are two buckets. In ServiceNow, we call them as slush buckets. So in slush buckets, you can see means there are two available and selected. So available means we have these many fields available already for this incident table. Now, how these many fields are already there because uh, it's not created by me, right? Or we are not creating. So incident table extends task table. Okay, so task table, that is the base table for many of the tables. from that is given from ServiceNow. So when you are extending that task table, you are extending some fields, some configurations, many things are coming. So that's why we can see many fields are available here in the available slush bucket. Now, when you move some fields, any field to this bucket, it means you are getting it on the form. Okay. So right now in the selected slush bucket, you can see there are many. And as I was telling you how we can compare it. So when you are comparing it, you will see number, caller, category. You can see here number, caller, category, subcategory, service, offering, universal request, configuration item. Now universal request is not here. So that means there are some rules which are running on that incident table on the form, which is hiding some of the fields that we are going to cover in upcoming parts. So that are some scripts or UI policies. So we have client script, server side script, then UI policies are there. How we are hiding some fields, how we are showing it, how we are making it mandatory, how we are making it read only. We will discuss this thing in later parts. But I'm just giving you heads up that how it is happening, because you will see universal request here, and if you are not seeing it on the form, that I mean creates a doubt how it is happening. So that is the reason. Now after that you can see split means we are creating one more column. So till configuration item we can see one column. Then after split means the next field after split will come in the next column. Okay. So after that, if we are going to see channel state, on hold, reason, impact, these things are there. We can see these things are there. Now till assign to, we have filled on the form. We will check assign to. After that, you can see and split. And split means split has been ended. And after that, whatever field we will add, it will start coming here, not after assign to. Okay, because after end split means we have created one section, and after that all the fields will be here. Now you can see short description, then contextual search result. That is this. You can see related search results that we can. This is also given by ServiceNow. So this is all about the split and the fields and how to configure them. Now to show a demo, I will quickly add active field. Okay, you can see I just double click it. Now I will show you how to do that. So just click on any field and you can do this add. It will go there. And if you want to do without using mouse, okay, just you have to, I'll just quickly show you. So just click, select Alt and the right arrow key. It will go. Just a tip or trick you can say. So now it is there. Now we want active field somewhere here at the top, just above channel. And now we can see it is at the bottom. So whenever you will move some field from here to here, to the selected slush bucket, you will see it is always coming at the bottom. So now where you want to keep it, just move it. So we have two buttons to move the field. Now I'll move it up. I want it above the channel field. So you can see after a split above channel, we have this active. Now I'll just save it and it will be there. Now one more thing I just want to show you, because we are on this form here. So you can see these available fields are already there from ServiceNow or coming from task table. And these are the selected fields. What if I want to create one more field? Okay, I want to create a field in which user will type its their ID card number, let's say. Okay, so I will just write this here, ID card number. Okay, so you can see create new field. So I can type ID card number. I want that field type to be a string. Okay, there are many field types also that we will discuss in the next part. Most probably I will have some time for this also. If I will just click on add, again you will see one field has been added at the bottom, and again I want it to be after, let's say, transfer reason. Okay. So before a split, I have added one field ID card number, and after a split, I have added active. ID card number is the field that I have created. Okay, and active was already there from this available flush bucket that I have moved. Now, this this is about the fields that we have and we can create. Now, what we are seeing here, this section, what is it? So in ServiceNow, we have different views. Okay, so how to check what view and how it is getting applied? Just click on this icon here, that hamburger icon you can see at the left. Now after that, you will see there's one option called view. Click on that, and then you will see there are multiple views already provided from ServiceNow. Now we are on default view, right? If I am just moving here to the self-service, so I have changed the view and you will see the field has been changed. So currently we are seeing this number field is there, caller field is there, then other fields are not there. Then we have short description, open, closed, urgency, state. These are different fields what we were seeing in the default view. So that's what it is given here, view name, which view we are currently configuring. So I am configuring default view, so that's why it is showing default view. Now which section? Then when we are talking about section, let me go back again to the default view. So when we are talking about sections in a particular view, so this is a default view. Scroll down, you will see there is one notes, then related records, then resolution information. When I'm clicking on it, there are different sections opening up, right? Different fields are in that section. So this is what we call section here. So when I'm in default view, I can see incident, then I can see notes, I can see related records, I can see resolution information. What is incident? We don't see incident on the form. So incident means this, the main layout that we have, right? For that particular table. After that, the sections we have. That is also there. And if you want to create a new section, you have to click on new. So I'll just save it and it has been completed. I will close it and it should take me to back to the form. And there we will see, yeah, you can see ID card number field has been added and the active field is added here as we did before split and after split, right? Now, we, this was from uh, form layout, right? Now, I want to configure it through form design. So this is the form design again given by ServiceNow, and you can configure the form layout here also. We can see all the fields. This is the split. After that split, we can see these many fields. Then we have different short description, everything. Again, if we want to change something, if we want to remove any field, let's say I want to remove iCard number field, I can just click here. It is removed, and I will just save it. Okay. Now I will go again to the incident form and I will refresh it. Now the ID card field should not be there and it is not there because we have removed it. So this is how this works here. So if we have to create a new field from this form design, so we have to go to this field types and you can see here again, there are many field types in ServiceNow. So again, I can just choose a string for testing purposes. I can just place it here. If I want, I can place anywhere. Can place here. I can place in this section, anywhere. Okay. I can just place it. You can see new string field has been inserted. Now I want to update it. Obviously, we want to change it, how it should look and everything. So we have to just click on this gear icon, new string. Again, I will give a demo field. Okay. This is the name, that is the backend name for this field. type is a string, minimum value is 40. Yeah, we are good. And I'll just close it. You can see this field has been created. Again, save it, and we will go to the form, and I will try to refresh it. Yeah, it is here. So again, so this was from this form design. Now I want to go through form builder now. So again, go to configure, click on form builder. So we will be on this form builder, and we can see here again the same UI. So we can see this UI here again. These are the field components, and in the middle you can see the form layout. Then here the different sections, how we want it, like that. So at the top we can see different application scope. The form is in incident management. Okay. So right now this form that we are seeing, it is in incident management scope. So we have already discussed this. What is application scope? If you want to know more about that, please check my previous videos. In that I have explained application scope and update set. So right now we can see this is here, and this is the view. So I will just change the view. Let's change to self-service. So after when we are changing the view, let's see what is the scope of self-service view. So we can see self-service view does not have any other application. It is a part of global application, which means we can modify it in the global application. Okay. So from here, if I want to add a new field, so you can see there are 83 fields already available. Two components are there, section. I want to add a field just for now. So I will again click here. Directly it is showing the name I want to give. I will just give demo field 2, and it should automatically take the backend name. So this is the backend name, a string, add it, and it is done. Now it has been created. I want to put it on the form. I will just drag it. I will keep just after the collar. Okay, it has been created. If I want to modify something else, I can modify it like the default value. I will give default value service now unboxed, and I can just save it. You can preview it also. Preview means it will take you to the incident form and will show you how it is looking right now. So I'm just directly saving it, and we will come here. We will change the view to self-service, and we will see if it is taking the default value. Yeah, you can see here. This is the demo field 2 that we have created through form builder, and this was the default value that we gave. So this is how we can configure form layout for any table by 3 different ways. First is form layout, then we have form design, and the newly suggested by Servicenow, that is form builder. They have introduced it in very recently, and it is more helpful because we can modify everything, and it is more transparent. We can see everything at in a one pane here. So that is good. Now we have seen form layout configuration. Then we are going to see list layout. So now we will see how we can configure the list layout. List layout means the table view. So to configure list layout, you have to click here at any column, and you will see again the configure options. Now just go to list layout, and in that, similarly, like we were seeing on the form layout place, we have two slush buckets available, selected. And if I want to just add something, double click or use this or alt and right arrow, it will be added here. And then I can move it up, down, wherever I want. And then you can see again, we are doing for default view. So I will just add it. So right now it is in self-service view. I will just, so we modified it for default view, right? So we have configured that. I am changed to default view and you can see active was not there. Now it is here. Now, when I am configuring anything, it is for everyone. So there are two things in ServiceNow. First thing is the configuration or customization that you are doing that will affect everyone. Everyone, when I'm saying everyone, it will be like whoever is using this table, is whoever is coming to this view, whoever is coming to this list layout. Okay, but if I just want to do it for me, right now you can see these many things are here, but I want to add who has created this record. So I can personalize my list. Personalize means it I am doing it for my own purpose. It is not going to affect anyone else. Okay, I'll just click here and again the same slush buckets will open and I want created by field. So I can just type CREA. You can see it will take you to that field. I just want created by. I will click on this add and I will click on OK. Now you'll see this created by is coming here, right? So I have personalized this. It is just for me. But when we are using configure or any customization, we are doing it for everyone. So this is all about form layout and list layout in brief with views, with sections that we have covered.